Ooh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion.
In this video, I'm going to be unboxing the Philips TAT 4556 truly wireless active noise cancelling earbuds. This is a collaboration between Philips and the K-pop group STAYC to give you the most pleasant listening experience packed with some really great features. So let's quickly take a look at some of the top highlight features on these wireless earbuds. We've got hybrid active noise cancellation. We've got IPX certifications for splash and sweat resistance. Number 3, we've got 12mm micro speakers with optimized acoustic design and a super punchy bass. Number 4, we have support for AAC decoding for higher quality audio playback. So let's get started with the unboxing. Now we've got a bunch of different colors I'm going to be showing you in this video and to choose from, but personally I'm going to be taking a look at this light green mint one because I like it. You've got all the main highlight specs on the box itself along with what's going to be inside the box. Speaking of which, sliding the box open, there you have it. Those are the earbuds in their charging case, which feels quite light actually. Just holding it in my hand, it feels pretty light. Inside, you're going to get the earbuds themselves. Now, that aside, moving further along, you get the accessories like the Type-C charging cable, as well as additional ear tips for multiple ear sizes. Lastly, you get the quick starter guide, as well as the information booklets. So there you have it, all the different color variants to choose from. All these colors are quite nice looking. They're not extremely vibrant. It's a very subtle, I'd say more premium color look to it. That's actually the perfect segue to move on to our next section, which is the build quality and the design on this. Starting with the charging case. It's actually quite lightweight, easy to carry around, just throw it in your pocket and you won't even know it's there. You've got a magnetic latch that's pretty satisfying to close and keeps the earbuds securely in place, even if you try to shake it. Even with the box wide open and you try doing that, the earbuds aren't really gonna fall out easily. Even though they rattle inside, the magnet is quite strong to keep them in place. As for the buds themselves, again, they're quite light and have a very secure fit in your ear. So once you place them in, they fit in very snug and go into the ear canal. That obviously gives you a very good passive seal, but I'll talk about this a little bit later. So on both buds, you've got the charge indicators along with the microphones, and the surface area around the Philips logo has the multi-touch functionality for controls, since everything on these earphones is controlled with your touch sensing. The last point when it comes to the build is the fact that this is IPX4 sweat and water resistant, so if you're jogging, you get caught in rain, it's not going to damage the device at all. Now moving on to the fit and the overall comfort. As mentioned earlier, the earbuds have a very good passive seal already, meaning that as soon as I put them in, it cuts out a little bit of that ambient noise already because it's sealing my ear pretty well. That also means if you shake your head around, you go running or jogging, they won't be falling out anywhere. The look of the buds is actually quite nice as well. They taper further towards the ear canal, so it goes deeper in your ear for that perfect seal. This is something to note for some people though, because they don't like things going too deep into their ear. So if you're one of those people, just keep that in mind. I do personally think they're quite nice in the ear. They don't protrude out way too much from the sides of my head. So if I stand still this way, you don't really necessarily even see them, which is quite nice. I don't like when they're like too bulging out. So this one does do that pretty well. Next, let's talk functionality. So pairing this up with your smartphone is pretty simple. This is using Bluetooth 5.2. Simply turn on the Bluetooth on your device, open up the charging case cover, and depending on if this is your first pairing, remove the earbuds from the casing and your phone should be able to recognize the device on there. Tap on that and that's all you need to do to pair them up. So that's pretty much it. Then you should have it connected to your device. If you're using iPhone, you can see that it's already AirPlaying onto the earbuds. And you can see the battery percentage all right on there. So from that point on, every time you open up the charging case, the earbuds would automatically connect with your last paired device. As for the usability, these earbuds do come with ANC, active noise cancelling as mentioned earlier, and all of that can be turned on, triggered on and off using the touch sensing. So here are the touch controls. Double tap on the right earpiece to turn on the ANC. Double tap it again to change it to awareness mode, which basically turns on the external microphones so you can hear all the ambient sound around you. Double tap it again to turn off the ANC. Double tapping the left ear quickly enables quick awareness. No matter which mode you were on earlier, it'll quickly turn on awareness so you can hear what's happening around you. Tapping and holding on the right earpiece plays or pauses your music. Triple tap on the right earpiece skips forward. Triple tap on the left earpiece skips backwards. Double tap the right earpiece to answer a call or hang up by pressing and holding for 1 second. Tap and hold the left earpiece for 2 seconds to trigger Siri or Google Assistant. Now these are the main functionalities that you're going to be using constantly. It takes a bit of muscle memory to remember which is where, but once you do, it becomes second nature and you can pretty much do it without even thinking. Now on to potentially the most important aspect of this, the sound quality. From my early testing of this, I would say that the sound quality is fairly balanced across the board. So you can hear vocals pretty clearly, instrument separation is pretty nice. It might be slightly tinier in some regions, but overall for general music consumption for most genres, it's pretty good. However, the bass on this is pretty powerful and rich for some sorts of music. So if you listen to very bass heavy music, it can be a little bit overpowering. So I guess depending on the genre of music you listen to, you might have a very different experience with this. But for the majority of music that you would listen to, for most genres of music, it's very well balanced and maintained. Volume levels do get quite high, and the distortion control at those higher volumes is pretty good. Another great aspect of these earbuds is that they support the AAC decoding. AAC essentially achieves a higher quality than your standard MP3 at the same bitrate. So it's just basically a higher quality decoding. So for iPhone users, for example, AAC decoding will be provided with a high quality audio experience which can easily be enabled in the music settings. Onto the ANC, we want to know the active noise cancelling performance. The ANC on this works really well to cancel out unwanted noises. It works based on a hybrid active noise cancelling chip, meaning you have the FF, which is the feed forward, and the feedback microphones both on here. So it has a microphone within the ear canal itself, so you can hear what kind of sound is coming into the ear, as well as a microphone on the outside that can predict the sound that's already on the outside. So it gives you the best of both worlds to cancel out and negate those sounds. The result is definitely making this one of the better ANC earbuds within this price range. How does the ANC affect the battery life though? That actually takes us to the next point, which is the battery performance. Now, these guys come with a 9-hour playtime with up to 20 hours using the charging case. This is with ANC turned off. With ANC turned on, you get 6 hours of playback time and 15 additional hours with the charging case. That's actually pretty long for earbuds within this price range with ANC. In addition to that, just popping your earbuds into the charging case for 10 minutes gives you an additional 1 hour of battery life. Now again, these are just our first impressions with this device. I'm very excited to try this out more. I'm sure a lot of you guys are too, especially those interested in the K-pop group STAYC. So because of that, we've actually worked with Philips to do a giveaway for 2 units of these. So these are going to be brand new units to give away. All the information is going to be found down in the description below. So if you guys want to stand a chance to win one of these, 2 of you guys are going to be lucky enough to walk away with these. All the information again down in the description. But that's about it. That's pretty much everything we have for you guys as of now. If you have any questions, again, as usual, let us know in the comments below or DM us over on Instagram. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it if you did, and do consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll be seeing you again in the next video. Until then, bye-bye. Holding on the right ear Dude, what?